Hi folks, I'm Tiara Salsabila. I am a social work student from Indonesia and currently studying as a study abroad student here at University of Limerick.
Yeah, and my name is John Sampe. I'm a law student in the final year. Same thing, we are under this study abroad program here in the University of Limerick for this semesters. So we are here, we are dedicating this video as we would like to share some of the journeys that we have had throughout this experience and based on in terms of questions. So we will be questioning each other and answering at the same times. Let's get it started.
Okay folks, so we already have some questions from the UL Global team and now we're going to answer it.
Yeah, so let's get to the first question, shall we? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so the first questions that they would like to know is, why did you choose the University of Limerick?
Okay, so there are four main reasons why I chose University of Limerick. Because the first one is it's in Ireland, it's in an English-speaking country.
Of course.
And also second one, they offer interesting modules, like it fits with my interest and my future career aspiration. And they provide us with opportunities to learn interfaculties, so it will enrich my perspective. Yeah. And thirdly, it is a home for international students worldwide, so I think it will be a very inclusive environment for me to study. And last one, they offer various and also interesting clubs and societies. That's my reasons why I chose University of Limerick.
Well, sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead with the
I'm going
second
to
question? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the next questions for John. Can you tell me about your study abroad program?
Okay, so I think all of us here are here under the program study abroad. UL study abroad program and a collaboration with Indonesian International Student Mobility Awards. The program itself allow us to experience, just like previously mentioned by Tiara, versatility of academic horizons. We are allowed to actually learn something that we are not majored back home. So I think that is something that is one of the benefits of joining this program. And I would like to say too, the study abroad program, they have the team that works days and nights trying to assist us in any type of form. So I think the experience, the benefits are there, as well as the assistance by the study abroad team. I think that's hopefully that answered the question.
Yes, it's perfect. Now we move to the third question.
Oh yeah. What type of modules do you take? Okay, I want to hear this from you.
Okay.
What type of modules do you take?
Okay, so in study abroad, what I like the most is they offer interfaculties. So I took different modules from different faculties, which is very interesting. So I took psychology of everyday life, marketing, human resource management, project management, and journalism. It is very diverse, but
Right.
It is so interesting. How about you, John?
As a final year law students back home, of course, one of the drivers of me joining this program is to be able to learn something
Yes.
from non-legal perspectives, So right here, my selected modules, it's quite weird to talk about modules because we are now at the end of the semesters.
Yeah.
But my selected modules was sociology of gender and pop culture, psychology of the personality, introduction to politics and international relations, and the last is this is actually one of my favorite modules here, broadening communication across cultures. Yeah, and also I'm actually taking one that's quite linear to my discipline, which is the crime and criminal justice, but we are studying more like Irish criminal justice, so it's quite interesting. Yeah.
Yes, overall it's very, it enrich your perspective too.
Of course, it does, and it will always be. Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, now let's move to the fourth question. I'm going to ask John a question. The fourth question is, what do you like most about the program?
Well, as it is in line with my academic objective, I think I value the learning experiences more than what's I can gain outside of campus. But the traveling and non-academic activities are also appreciated as well.
Yes.
As Triara previously described, like this is in Ireland, so it offers so many entertainment spots outside of campus.
Yes.
But what I like the most is actually to get to know my fellow academia and get in contact with the lecturers here, because they are so I think they try their best to keep the line of communication very open, and that is something that I'm looking forward to. I'm very proud of being here as a student.
Yes.
What about you?
I agree with you, because me when I got here, I got the experience of studying abroad, and also being in contact and also learn from lecturers from different background and perspective, and it enriched my knowledge and skills too. And also the most important thing, what I like most about the program is that because I'm a study abroad student, so I get to know many other students from other countries, and it broadened my international networking. And also what I like the most is the staff. As you said before, they're very friendly, and also like very providing for us. So it was really helpful. Okay, now we're moving to the next question. I'm going to ask John a question again.
Me again?
Yes, you again.
Okay.
What are the benefits of going on study abroad?
Again, I think I enjoy my interactions with fellow students as well as the lecturers, because I think the educational system here are constructed based on active engagement from both parties. So students and lecturers are put into class to succeed the models. It's not only a one-way communication, that type of communication that we had, but really and truly materials are given prior to the meetings, and whenever you get into class, it is just your opportunity to elaborate what you have learned. So you have to have like a prior knowledge before the class, and kind of like discuss, debate, argue. But again, one thing that stands out the most to me is just like how people view this type of opportunity very enthusiastically. They come very actively, come here prepared and bring their own perspective, and how they can actually respect others people's opinion, and even to the lectures, like they encourage us to criticize their theories, not to only just nod our head and agree with them every single statement that they make. They're trying to actually make us critical towards them. That's very interesting take from me. Let's jump to the number 6. I think we have had enough discussion about the academic part of our experience. I think this is actually a perfect question for you, Tara. What is your favorite part of UL, and what do you like about the campus?
Okay, so to be honest, I really love UL. I really love the campus. I really love like the service and things. But maybe here, I'm gonna tell that I really like the green campus. Like there's so many trees, and there are so many like natural view, like Shannon River.
Yes.
We have Shannon River, and it's really beautiful. And also like there are some walk path in the campus with trees. I think that's just great to be in a campus. Why? Because sometimes we got stressed, and we just need to refresh our mind by seeing those natural views. And I think that's what I like about UL. And also second one, the accessible facilities, like, of course, like the place we're here right now, it's our accommodation. It's very it's very good, the quality, and also the receptionists are very open and they're very helpful. So I like the facilities here in campus. And also we got a free membership if we stay on campus. And also libraries, they offer us so many articles, journal articles, and also books. And it's just so
very
easy,
conducive environment
to learn.
Study,
Right. it's supportive for us, and also it's not really crowded. I mean, like,
No.
it's not a really big city,
Yeah.
but it is like a city, but not really a big city, which supports me to focus on my study, you know.
I understand.
Yeah,
Yep.
and also there are many places to hang out with friends. There are so many places like restaurant for you to hang out with your friends. But if you like to stay in your bedroom, it's okay.
Me. That's me. Just
Yeah.
my apartment and then my Glucksmann library. Those are two most visited places, or those are the two only places I visited.
Yeah.
But hey, I enjoy the view as well. I enjoy the green scenery. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what I like about UL.
Yep.
Okay, let's move to the next
No,
question.
I would like to hear from you as well.
Okay,
Because
sure.
you are a traveling guru, you know.
Okay.
You're an expert in this. What do you enjoy the most about life in Limerick? Limerick as a city.
Okay, I enjoy Limerick because the people here are very nice and friendly, you know.
Yes.
Like, I was so shocked when I got here, and the people in Limerick, they're like, "Hi, how are you? Hey, how are you doing?" I was like,
Yeah.
I know, it didn't happen in my home country.
No.
Yeah, so what I like is the people here are very nice, and they're very, like, I don't know, it's just different with home. And also the accessible transportation, you know, like, it's easy for you to get to the city center, and yeah, it's affordable too. And also, yeah, what I like about Limerick as a city, they have beautiful graffitis on the city, you know, like on the wall. Yeah, it's just artsy, it's beautiful. And I think it's also an inclusive city because they have so many restaurants, like an Asian market and also Japanese restaurant. I think it's an inclusive and city, and I saw a lot of people coming from all around the world here in Limerick. What about you?
Pretty much the same. But I would like to point out that with the fair traffic, like you mentioned before, it's not hard to get around here. I am given multiple options. I can either, take a public transportation, or I can rent a bike here in the accommodation, or I can just walk. Because, to be quite honest with you, like whenever I go on like a weekly grocery shopping, I just walk because, again, I'm looking forward to interact with people passing by me, and also the green scenery, and then you see the architecture of the buildings, something that's probably I will never see again back then. So I'm not taking that moments for granted, Next,
Okay.
What is, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What is your favorite place? Oh, this is going to be this is a tough question. What is your favorite place or view in Limerick?
Okay, in Limerick, I really love city center.
Same.
I really love city center. Like, every road on the city center, it has their own characteristic. Like, every age, it's different, and it's just beautiful for me. The city center, I love city center, and they have so many foods. They have many Asian foods restaurants. I really love them, and also the parks. I really love the park, and specifically the park behind Square near Shannon River. I love it, and yeah, that's it from me. What I like the most about Limerick places. Okay. What about you?
You wanna hear mine?
Yeah.
I think Limerick City Center provides all the things that I need, all the things available there. From you can enjoy the river walk, you can do shopping, but the one of the type of reason why I visit city center that often, because the Limerick District Court is located there, and as a law student coming from a different legal system, I was actually that has been one of my goals to experience, to observe a trial in Irish court. So whenever I was there, the court service was nothing but assistful and very welcoming, and then it gave me an experience like I've never had before, being in a court and actually observing a real trial in a common law system. So and actually I got to interact with some of the legal enforcement as well.
Wow. Okay.
So it gives me a academic experience, but also taught me a life lesson as well.
Okay.
So that's why I love city center as well. Yeah. While people are afraid to go to court. Yeah.
Okay, so basically your favorite place or view in Limerick is the court.
Yes. Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
That's
why
interesting.
I'm trying. I've been trying to get my friends to get in court too, but they're too afraid to even step in. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's interesting. Like just another perspective. I see it from like traveling perspective,
Yeah.
and maybe John tells you about like he got something that maybe most of the students
Yeah.
cannot experience it. So
Well,
that's
I'm
interesting.
also planning to visit the Limerick prison. So.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Can
for
I come?
sure, for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
That's interesting though. Yeah. That's great. Okay, let's move to the next question.
What has been the best thing about your experience so far? Your favorite moment on study abroad or Erasmus?
Okay, talking about favorite moments, there are actually a lot. But the most impressive experience that I have here while I'm doing my study abroad
Yep.
is the first one, having a lot of friends from different countries and talking about their cultures and being aware that this world is so so diverse, but I'm so glad that we have the experience to share it with others. I actually also had did you say my Instagram post that I made with my friends, with my roommates? We made
You guys, yeah.
food exchange.
Food exchange.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Like
Yeah.
I could taste foods from different countries.
Right.
And it's just like amazing.
Yeah.
And also I learned like their culture. Like I have an Irish roommate,
Right.
and then they teach me some kind of Irish slang,
Yeah.
and it was very impressive for me. And I had the opportunity to work with a group from group work from the lectures that consist of different students from different countries.
Okay.
And it was very impressive because it was challenging at first, like language barriers
Yeah.
and also different kind of understanding.
Yeah.
But we passed it anyway, and I think that was really amazing because I finally knew like how different people think and how do I adjust it with them. So I think it is a very best experience
Okay.
while I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, these questions is asking you your experience or your thought about being in Ireland.
Yeah.
Like Ireland as a country.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, so what do I think about Ireland?
Right.
The first one, Irish people are very nice, like maybe even if like we made mistakes, for example, like I'm sorry that we did this, but Irish people like they often like no worries. It's kind of different with my home country. The people here are very nice and friendly. That's the first thing what I think about Ireland. And second one, there are many cows and horses, like it makes the dairy products here are cheaper than my home country, but the quality is good.
Oh yeah.
The quality is great. So I think what I think about Ireland is they have a very great quality of dairy products. And also thirdly, there are many castles, and also there are many beautiful views, like natural views. And most importantly, Ireland's weather is very unique.
Next questions, Tiara. Are there any culture? Oh, I think you've mentioned this quite before.
Yeah.
Are there? But emphasize more. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
okay.
there any cultural differences between your home country and Ireland?
Okay, so I've told you about the people here are very nice and they greet strangers, and in my country, no, we do not. And secondly, the most interesting thing is that people here don't really use car horns, the car's horn. But in my home country, the car's horn is something like common. Like everywhere I go, I hear car's horn, but here, no. Maybe like for my 5 months here, I only heard like two times of car horns.
Well, let me put some context here,
Okay.
okay? Because me and Tiara, we're coming from crowded cities in Indonesia. I'm studying in Surabaya while he's coming from Jakarta, the capital city, and Indonesia as a country itself is one of the most populated country in the world.
Yeah.
So the traffic is totally like is like 5 times jammed, like packed more. Like here in Dublin, like Dublin's probably has the busiest traffic, but it's nothing compared with Jakarta. So probably that is why like you kind of like you hear and you experience more people, you know.
Yeah. In the academic context, I see that students here they're more kind of like relaxed, you know. They are more aware. They're more aware regarding the mental health. Like they're not really like really pushing themselves in the academic. Like they're aware of mental health and students' mental well-being instead of pushing themselves to study.
Force.
It's different with my home country. And in Joe, sometimes we are too pushed to study, and mental health and well-being issues is not something common, and we still like working on it. So that's also the cultural difference that I experience. And also the other thing is that calling older people or lecturer here, we just use their names. But in Indonesia, we can't do that. Like we should call them with some kind of like, I don't know, like
you put a title before.
Like Mr., Miss, like even like someone older than us, just like a year older, we should call them like with some kind of name like Ka. It's called Ka in Indonesia. So that's some kind of cultural differences that I experienced. If somebody said that they were thinking about coming to UL, what would you say to them?
I strongly encourage students who live outside of Ireland to take a part in this educational institution here, simply because the university like literally takes care of its active academia as well as the alumni. UL is known with its very high international student acceptance rate, which indicates the treatment and the standard, the good standard quality that they would like to maintain in terms of accepting and facilitating internationals, academia. So the experience that you would have will be priceless, and more importantly, significant to get you ready for your academic career, for your professional career. So because if you notice, Tiara, the syllabus of every module is actually prioritizing the objective of getting you ready to the working environment.
Yes, I agree with that.
It doesn't necessarily limit the learning process in terms of theory, but it covers, like, it also emphasizes the practical aspect of learning. So some of my Irish friends, college here, in their second and third year, they will be given options to go for co-op. Go take an internship or to go working overseas or inside the country. But the point is to actually give them a working experience, so whenever they graduate, it's not a shock anymore. It's something that they are used to it and something that they are embraced to actually look forward to.
I agree with that. So UL basically just like prepare us to face like the real world in the syllabus. I could see that too. Great answer. So we move to the next question. What advice would you give to somebody going on study abroad?
Okay, so I'll list down one of my advice here. So I would first that you should understand your objective, right?
Okay.
It's always better to come here prepared. By saying that, I mean you have to, even though there is stereotypes and prejudice of countries, Ireland being an alcoholic country, things like that, but at the end of the day, like, you have to do your own research and understand whether or not the college that the institution that you're going to enter will actually benefit you, like in terms of academic or professional career. So you have to know, you have to come here prepared, okay? Understanding the weather as well, so whenever you get here, it will be smoother for you to transition with this new environment. And next advice that I would give is that actually embrace the diversity
Yes.
and welcome adversity. Diversity meaning do not live under the rock. Go out there and actually through your own way widen your network, widen your international network. Not just with Irish, but with your international communities, because you are given the opportunity by studying here. And that diversity meaning do not just think about the fun part, but
Yes.
actually get ready that you will experience things like culture shock or another cultural problems that you probably face. So because you are not dependent individual anymore. Whenever you decide to travel outside the country, you have to be independent. You have to rely on yourself. And the best way to do it is to actually equip yourself with as much preparation as you can.
Perfect.
Yep.
I also agree with that. So cultural competence is also something important, right?
Yep.
Before you
Yep.
go study abroad.
Yeah, and things like do like Tiara, travel a lot, buy a lot of souvenirs. So whenever you get back home, you actually have something that you can hold on, like physical thing that you can hold on.
Yeah.
Beside lessons, experience, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great answer.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. So that's it for the first
Session.
questions.
Yeah,
Yeah, for the
the
first
first-
session.
yeah.
We also have another quick fire or fun questions. So
Yeah.
see you later, folks.
Stay tuned.
Hi, back again with us. So now we're going to do the quick fire or fun questions session.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask John the first question. What is a new word that has been added to your vocabulary since coming to Ireland?
Here's the thing, guys. Let me say something. Irish English and British English and American English are completely two different things. Completely different. Like they can say that we will not have a difficult times trying to understand, which is true. But you will. The other thing that is true also, you will have more like native sayings that you can integrate to your vocabularies. Okay, let me mention one of the things that I catch. Okay. Because some of the words I cannot catch. First, grand. I've never heard like English spoken like communities speak about granddad handily. What I mean by handily is like it replaces the meaning of fine.
Yeah.
So whenever somebody asks you, how are you? I'm grand. Oh, it's grand. Come in. Things like
Yeah.
that, Because before coming here, I never used the word grand like that often.
Yeah.
Grand is something that's so
Big,
very
you know.
fancy,
Yeah,
like grand
big, yeah.
final,
Yeah.
like a very grand mansion, fancy. Yeah. Okay. Next is the class. Class is another way to say nice. Oh, it's class. Yeah, which is class is a classroom. That's my initial understanding. And fair play. I was so confused when I was telling this experience to my Irish friends, and he said, "Oh, that's fair play. It's used to compliment. Oh, fair play. Oh, what do you think about this success? Oh, it's fair play. Things like that. That's based on my understanding. Yeah, and then Garda, from the word guard, police. It's called Garda with Irish Guelga and Gaelic writing. Yeah, Garda. And thanks a million. Thanks a million. Thanks a million is basically another way to say thank you, but thanks a million is something that I've never heard before coming here. And one thing, have you ever heard about up to 90? Oh, I'm up to 90.
No, what is that?
That means very busy. Up to 90 is very busy. Oh, I'm up to 90.
Okay.
I didn't know this before until one of my friends actually told me. So those are the list of the new Irish vocabularies that's actually part of me not right now. I'm gonna start using it whenever I'm home. I'm talking to people in English. Yep. So next questions. Oh, I know you join a lot of this, so you need to mention all of them, okay?
Okay.
Did you join clubs and societies And if so, which one? Oh yeah, see,
Yeah.
she is.
I joined 3 clubs or societies here because before I got here, I already did my research, about the clubs and societies here.
Yes.
And those are very interesting. So I joined UL Crafts. So basically, we paint on mugs, we paint
Cool.
on pumpkin,
Cool.
we make crochet, and also I joined Enactus. It's a social entrepreneurship
Okay.
community. It's a club. And also the third one is UL Kayak Club. It's interesting. Like we did kayak in Shannon River. Yeah, I joined 3 of that. Yeah,
As
how
a
about you?
registered member of a UL Law and Society, UL Law Society. However, I have only participated in online activities so far.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was very beneficial for me and insightful.
Okay,
Yeah.
but did you go to the court with your clubs?
No.
Oh, okay.
I you know me. Come on. I travel solo. I travel solo.
Okay.
So because prior to my experience here, I've been actually working in a court like in Indonesia. So this is just something that I was looking forward to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Number 3. Can you do an Irish accent, like the simple one?
Okay, but I actually I cannot really do an Irish accent, but I
Same.
can do this because my roommates taught me how to say it. Like I'm grand.
Yeah.
I'm grand.
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah. Say it one more time.
Oh, wait, I'm grand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I say it.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can move to the next question. Number 4. It's for John. What do you think about Irish weather?
Irish weather.
Yeah?
It's a pain in the neck. It's a pain in the neck.
Okay.
The only issue that I have within Ireland is how inflexible, how unstable the weather is, because it is problematic. Like, just be real with you, it's problematic to me. I don't mind the cold weather. I don't mind the wind, the kind of like blowing like heavy wind. I don't mind those type of nature, but it will become a problem to me whenever I wake up in the morning at 5 and then it's gonna be sunshine. The weather app kind of like inform me that it's always gonna be sunshine all day long, so I don't prepare my umbrella. But the second I step outside, it's heavy raining. Okay, and whenever I'm trying to go to supermarket to buy an umbrella, it suddenly clears up. The sky clears up, and before you know it, it rains again. So that type of not stable, unstable weather kind of like kills me. So no, that also explains why people tend to stay indoor, like the majority of the day, because you'll never know the weather.
Yeah, that's what I said. The weather is unique.
Oh, unique! You're being nice. I think you're being nice.
It's unique. Yeah. Okay, let's move to the next question.
What's your tip for engaging with or talking to Irish people? Can I answer this first, Tiara?
Okay, sure.
One of my tip that I keep to myself is that don't feel bad to ask them to repeat what they said,
Yeah.
because you will experience 2 different things. First of all, they'll speak very fast,
Yes.
and the second, they'll speak very loud.
Loud,
Very
yeah.
loud. So sometimes those type of interactions are something that I'm not used to. So in my beginning, like the beginning time of my period, like my experience here, I kept asking people, like random people, excuse me, pardon me, can you please repeat what
Yeah.
you said? Oh, I don't know what grand is. Tell me what grand is. But they are welcoming those type of
Yes.
questions. Yeah.
That is right. I agree with that. So the tip is just don't be afraid to ask them to repeat, because they are also aware that they have the accent. So it is okay for them to tell us, because my roommates are Irish. So I was like, sorry, I didn't catch that. What is
Yeah.
that? And he or she started to speak more slowly. So yeah, that's the key. And also, like fun fact in Ireland, they have different accents from one country
They do.
to different countries.
They do.
Like from one country to another country, they have different accents. So it is very unique. Therefore, don't be afraid to like ask them, can you repeat or can you talk like a bit slower? Yeah.
But now like but over the time, like at this moment, like
yeah.
like I will not have a problem. Like,
Yeah.
I will not ask people like, because how long did it take you to actually to get used to the accent?
Yeah, maybe like 3 months, you know. Like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
3
yeah.
months.
But
How
right
about
now,
you?
but right now you're not
Yeah.
asking them to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very their accent is getting familiar. Yeah.
Yeah,
to your
yeah,
ear, yeah.
that is right. It's
Yeah.
getting familiar
So it
because we
takes
get
time.
used to it. It takes time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Perfect. Okay, now we move to the 6th question. I'm going to ask John.
Okay.
What do you think of Irish cuisine?
Okay. First of all, let me say this. Okay. As someone who doesn't cook, I'm not entitled to complain about foods. But no, it's, all joke aside, I'm a type who always looks forward to experience what is it, the tasting food across cultures. But the thing is that I don't cook, so and I don't travel outside that often. So, but this time, one time I went to another city. I went to Cork actually, and I had a lunch there, and I ordered Irish stew.
Okay.
And boy, that was a stew like I've never tasted before.
Okay.
The tenderness of the meat, and I think the taste of the soup,
Okay.
like fabulous.
Oh, it was
down.
great.
Yeah, hands down.
Okay.
And I asked my friend to kind of like give me the recipe.
Okay.
So he mentioned, actually it was quite easy to make. But the thing is that I just don't cook. So I'm gonna ask the girls, Tiara and our other students to make an Irish stew before we finish.
Sure. Actually, I have not tasted Irish stew before.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know how it tastes.
Yeah. And like for those who consume alcohols, like Irish is also known for the alcoholic beverage, You
Okay.
have Guinness, things like that. You will never taste a better beer than the beer that you will have in Ireland. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Okay, perfect. Now, we move to the 7th question. It's for John again.
This for me again?
Yes. Do you now have a favorite Irish band, author, or filmmaker, or painter, or podcast, or TV show, or radio show?
Okay, I think when I mentioned one of the my male favorite actor, the name will ring a bell in your ears. Liam Neeson.
I don't know.
Liam Neeson. So, for those who knows, okay, for those who she doesn't know, but for those who knows, Liam Neeson is Irish. So I think
Okay.
I love him as an actor. And my favorite Irish movie, this is actually recommended by my housemate,
Okay.
is In the Name of the Father. So the story is basically describes the historical event
Okay.
between Northern Ireland
Oh.
and Ireland, back in the day. So it's something that I enjoy. I enjoy the movie so much, because of the history.
Okay. But even though I don't have any like like a favorite Irish band or something,
Yeah.
but I know that Codaline is from Ireland. So yeah, I like Codaline, and also like Niall Horan, he's from Ireland. That's great.
I understand.
Okay, let's move to the next question.
Tell me one thing you have learned about Ireland since coming here. It's supposed to be funny, okay? Okay, it's supposed to.
It's supposed to be fun. Okay.
Okay.
People here are really love partying, Like one of my roommate, they said that we as Irish, we work hard and we play hard. So it's kind of
Right,
like they work hard, like they do their assignments, and then they kind of like give themselves a reward.
Yeah.
And it's partying. It's
Yeah.
like they go to the party, and then they meet their friends,
Yeah.
and like they go to the bars, they go party. Especially on our campus, we have Stables Club as well. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can go there and we spend our time with our friends.
I'll give you one.
Okay.
Cigarettes are ridiculously expensive here.
Oh really? I don't know about that.
Yes,
Because I
like
don't
compare with the price back
Yeah.
home in Indonesia. Oh man, it's so expensive.
I have one more thing
You have one
about
more?
Ireland that I learned is that so I took journalism class here.
Okay.
Yeah, journalism class, and they said that in the news in Ireland they can't really say like I don't know, but they can judge. It's kind of different with my home. In my home we can say that a husband, for example, a husband hit the wife.
Okay.
Hit his wife. We can
Okay.
say that, or assault his wife.
Okay.
We can say that in Indonesia on the news, but in
Okay.
Ireland, no, unless it has been like it has been decided by the court.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of something different that I learned about
Huh.
Ireland. Yeah, that's
Huh.
about the news. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe like more like
That's a new thing that I learned as
yeah,
well.
yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so that's it for
That's
the
a
quick
wrap up.
fire
Yeah.
on or fun questions.
I'm very thankful, Tiara, for asking, like, conducting this type of Q&A, and I hope that all of our experience can be, explaining things for you.
Yeah.
Can be helpful, but also can be inspirational, can
Yes.
be motivating you to experience the same journey that we have been on
Yeah.
here in the University of Limerick. To all the study abroad staff member and UL Global, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to, I think you too, would
Yeah.
like to appreciate you and thank you for all the effort that you've made
Yeah.
to ensure that we have the best semester of our life. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
wrap.
I also want to say thank you for UL Global for giving us opportunity to answer the questions that UL Global has given for us. Thank you for the opportunity. We're so glad
Yeah.
to make this video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See you later. Bye.
Take care.